This is Burton Marsh, and it's on the boundary of the RSVP Burton Mere Wetlands, with the estuary there of the River Dee. And I'm going back to the reception and the viewing area. Thought I'd just take this in, it's a good start. There's a shorter walk, this is the longer walk, and I'm now turning back and going. There's no cafe there, so I'll get some refreshment on the way home. I hope you like this walk. That's sort of Burton Mere. I don't know whether I can get the main reception area. There's one of the hides, the building there. There's several hides that we can see. No, I can't see it. There it is. See that? I'll pinch it right open. See that with the building with a little triangle? Let's see all the viewing points, and that's called the scrape there, where the viewing area is and the reception. There is a cafe, but it's not open. So it's a nice sunny day. There was a bit of a breeze, but when you're out of it, it's very hot. Could be the hottest day in this area so far. So as I've been pausing and taking photographs, and I've talked to a lot of people, and I can't work out how long it would be. I'll probably, to shorten it, you just pause and restart in a similar. If it's a monotonous part of it, you do that, and you subconsciously, you don't notice it. It just cuts a few minutes off. Or more. I don't do like I did recently, and didn't press the pause button, which is, I think it was the zoom button as well, and it's very near the stop. But it worked out well because there was two walks that were long. It would have been too long anyway. There's some people, they have a blog as well, and they're talking to people on there, so that makes you you don't feel you're in with the walker. And it's for 3 hours, and even pausing, I just can't be bothered. Because I like to, it's not that I see a lot, you see, that's the problem. And I follow, whether it's a narrowboater or a world traveller, I follow them. And so I haven't got time for somebody who's, no matter how good they are, I just don't, and I don't like listening to, it's just, it's like being at a party somewhere, isn't it? There's a word for it, isn't it? You've got this talk. And what do you do? And all that kind of stuff. You've got one hand here, so that's it now. I've got to get my blinking foot involved in it now. There you go. Nobody noticed that, did they? There's another one as well next. Try and concentrate. That's just the railway line, by the way. That's running up towards New Brighton, and that way is towards Chester Way. And we're on the west side of the Wirral Peninsula. Right, this is a bit easier to do. That's it. There's on this longish sort of walk, there's a compromise, but I've walked one way, and I know I asked a couple that were with me that go back this other way, so I get to see and put it on the film version rather than a slideshow. See, there's that, it says that way. That's the way I came, but I can go this way. The inner marsh, and there's another hide. They both go eventually to the same place. It's very good footpaths here, boardwalks and things like that. So I haven't done these walks either myself. Obviously there's lots of people with fancy equipment, cameras and stuff. The bird watchers. No, they didn't mention that. Which way is it now? I'll carry straight on. Oh yes, I remember that. That joins the path I was on. So this leads to the hide, which I haven't seen. And that also goes the way that that couple were going. And where I'll be heading. If not, I'll pause and go back, because it should go to a hide and then bear to the left. There they are, there's that couple again in the distance. If I can zoom. Yeah, I'm going over that way. I'm not going around bird spotting, but if you do spot something, that's a bonus, because I probably won't spot it. Oh, there's this chap, he's lost his rucksack. I told him to relax, it would be held. It'll be in reception. I'll pause so I can have a chat to him. Yes, he's all right. He's found his rucksack. And he said he's fine. He's making his way back. It's about an hour. No, it's about a mile, not an hour. It's about a mile to the reception. I'll be doing a slight detour around various features and things. Lost track of where I am now. Did say I need to lead eventually to the right way. We'll see. Yeah, there's a bridge there. So where's this hide? That's the point. Oh, I don't know. Maybe I should have gone where that couple went. Luckily the patches where you can see where you're going. It's a gnarly looking tree. So we might have missed one of the hides. Not the end of the world. Yeah, if you did that on the seaside, it's not the end of the pier. Or it might be. Yeah, he was saying that this goes to the reception. I was saying that, he tended to agree, so. Like I say, it was recommended I take the other route, you know, from where I were with the sheep were. I'll just pause here and have a chat with this chap. Yeah, it's a couple I met before. This does go to the other hide, but I have to turn back. I'll just pause that and then restart, you know. But I wanted to see that. We'll see the hide. It doesn't continue on. But then I've seen everything then. And you won't be involved with walking back the same way. I think that's the railway line nearby. It is. Yeah, there's the hide. Well worth it. Yes, I'm glad. It's worked out well. Very good. Border hide. Now there's a reason for that, because it's on the border between England and Wales. It's always worth a visit. Creaky doors. There you go. Let's take a seat. Right. There's another hide over there, which is the way I want to get. There's the reception. I'll just zoom in. That little white triangle on top. I think it's called the Scrape nearby one of the... That's a viewing area there and a reception. And all the other things. The cafe isn't open today. No. Yeah, I'm coming back. That's the whole point. You know, when I can... It's like deja vu. I'm seeing the same people all the time. Yeah, I'm glad I got here because I was advised I didn't want to miss out on the, you know, I've done all the hides and I'm not really having time to, you know, to observe the birds and stuff. So I'll ask anyone if they notice anything. They probably will. Somebody told me that there was a heron flew right above my head. Apparently, every time I appear, birds seem to appear. That's a song, isn't it? Something like that. Sometimes birds suddenly appear every time you are near. It must dress like a scarecrow then. Yeah. You're not recording, are you? Oh, I'm very sticky. You know, there's some loudmouth people you get in here interrupting the peace and quiet. You just want to settle down and watch the birds with loud shirts. You know the type. Oh, there's my friend. Well, you made it quick. I've got a detour back now, haven't I? I've just found out. Doesn't matter though. Right, that's a little soiree. We're off again. Got my information I need to make sure I get back to the reception, and then I'm familiar with the path then. Like I said, I've done the detour and it's been well worth it. Met some nice people, and the guy who's appeared here has found his rucksack, so he had it with him, and he was very good. He knows the area, making his way. Like I say, it's about a mile. Oh, why am I won't film this bit because I'm returning on it, won't I? There we are, by the picnic bench. We still haven't reached where the original path. So this is, but I know the rest when we get to the other path, and there's more heights to see. It's an adventure, isn't it? It's not all flat, there's the odd hill, things like that. It's a lovely, I've been to, as I say, I've been to the RSB, to the actual reception and the viewing, but not this. I've not done the walks. I've done the two that are in. There's another one that's from the car park, goes through the bluebells when they're there, so that's another option. Maybe in the winter time I can do that. Don't need to just use the car park. Well, it could be locked anyway. Something to think about, isn't it? If you're wrapped up and it's a winter's day and the snow is, nobody's walked on it, and you're on a path, it's like if you're walking in a Christmas card. There's that hide in the distance. See that there? Just about see it. That's the train. Goes along the Wirral, New Brighton way, and back towards Wales the other way. Ellesmere Port. There we go. And we go to the right here. And that's where I inquired in people, and I thought I'd go up there, and it did lead to where I started, you know, where the sheep were, but then I would have missed that hide. So onwards. We get on very well, Shadow and I. Wave at each other. And for the handful of viewers that watch the films. well, I'll definitely come here again in the winter. You know, this is, yeah, it's really good. It's nearby for me, you see. I don't have to travel far. What a bonus. Yeah, I'm meeting Steve next week, one of my friends, and he doesn't, you know, I won't be, if we're meeting somebody and I see him, you know, off and on, I don't want to be going around filming, so we'll do that and come here in the winter. Mind you, he lives in Crossens, which is North Southport. Well, you'll see. What I do is, if I'm in Spain, I send him the odd YouTube. I might send this one. I remember this. Straight on here. He's strange, Steve. He was absolute massive Evertonian fan, but he doesn't do it anymore. I didn't think they could get a therapist that could do that for anybody, you know. If you're watching Steve, he's used to these. Yeah, that's amazing. Yeah. Wildlife only. Wow, yeah. Maybe when I was in my 20s I could have gone there. Sort of like wildlife. And there we are, there's another. I followed the old route. I realise now if I'd gone that other path it would have taken me across, but this is the same. It turns off and turns up at the same area. Some of them are not enclosed, it's just what do they call it, a panel or something of viewpoints. Well, the seats there. Just me and the phone, no extras. I made some sandwiches and they're still in the kitchen on the table where I left them. What an idiot. Never mind, I've got a snack anyway on the way here. Oh, I might have the sandwiches tonight. So here we are. Another viewpoint. Hide. Yeah, it's called the screen. They are bridge screen. Good, isn't it? Beautiful. I'm sorry, I know some of you, but I could spend 10-15 minutes here, but it would be very long. There's a little island there. It's not really an island anyway, it's a place for the birds to feed. Yeah. Very nice. Some of them there weren't aware that I've been to Wig Island, and there's hides there, and they were opened by Bill Oddie, of course, of formerly the Goodies, but he was a big bird, a birder as he called it, an ornithologist, and they'll be going there. Yeah. I told them, pointed out, don't end up on the bridge crossing over. It's on this side, the Frodsham and the Chester side, to get there. It's got a view of Spike Island across, which is across. But I go across via Warrington because I like the drive, whereas there's no toll. But when I go to Liverpool, I use the tunnel, obviously. Yes, this one is just a detour one, a bit like the other one, which I was fortunate really, I could have missed it. So we'll go here and then of course I'll magically reappear at this junction. And it's the Marsh Covert. The Marsh Covert hide. They're just trying to be, it's just a hide, isn't it? A marsh hide. Anyway, there we go. I think this is the one that's like almost 360 degrees, this one. You know, they should have a cocktail bar in there. Well, maybe not. Smoothies, I think, for the people close to nature. You know, nettle and burdock, all made into a nice little smoothie with an olive on a stick. A little sort of advertising jingle. The healthy option. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I'm all right. It's not 8 PM yet. Ah, there's somebody home. No cocktail bar, I'm afraid, is there?
No, it's not.
No, it should be a smoothie. I was thinking about that. Nettle and burdock, made into it with an olive on top. It's lovely, isn't it? It's like a 360 one, this.
Yeah.
I'm not watching the birds, obviously, because I'm filming. And I'm going to come back another time.
Right.
And then the walk back from, you know, the view over towards Burton Marsh, or marshes there, right, and then I'm coming back to reception. But I'm pausing it and having a chat.
Yeah.
You know. Otherwise, I'd be talking about cocktail bars in the middle of. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're putting that on YouTube?
Yes.
Yeah.
Harry Rambler.
Harry Rambler, right.
All in lowercase letters, and they're all local walks.
Right.
Very varied. The most one I got was a basking shot near New Brighton Beach.
Oh, wow.
For thousands of people. It was like 3 minutes. You never know. I go out and the ones I like, you know, they're not that. But it's really an interest, you know, like you like the birds and stuff.
Yeah.
I recommend others that if they go to Wig Island, have you been there?
No.
That's near Runcorn, and you don't cross over onto the other side, Widnes, and go there. And it's opened up by Bill Oddie. There's all hides and things there, so it's a well worth. Overlooks the Mersey. Sorry, what do you say?
I said, I didn't realise there was something so close.
Yeah. Yeah, well, since the lockdown, I've been doing a lot more. And then I'm just saying I'm doing my exercise walk, so they can't, you know. Yeah, Wig Island. Lovely place to visit.
Felt like wig that goes on your head?
Yeah. No, it's double G, though.
Right.
Wig Island. And across there, you can see Spike Island. You can visit that. I recommend, if you want, you can walk across the bridge if you don't want to use the toll. They're both tolls there at Runcorn Bridge and the Mersey, whatever it is.
All right, we'll have to check that out.
Yeah. You know, sometimes they tell you where a pub is and that, but, you know, as you're interested, it would be worth it. Yeah. There is some bird activity and stuff there, you know.
All right, great. And it's not
and Bill Oddie, it's got the little plaque, you know, of our Bill.
All right. Well, check out your channel.
Yeah, have a look.
Will do.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
All right then. Hi there.
Hi, alright.
Yeah, thanks. I'll leave you in peace now.
Oh, no.
At one with nature, as they say. They are. Enjoy. Right, I said I'd pause this. Off we go now. Continue. It is a beautiful walk, so I will cut it back, but I'll consider it. You know, I'm not going to just fast forward all the time. So it's about half an hour already recorded. And yet this is another reed bed screen. Yeah, lots of reeds, I like that. Oh, that's really nice. Nice to see the reeds. I'm going to move over and see a bit more of the water. There you go. Now, a change of environment now. We're going into the woods, if I remember. Yeah, I'm looking across there. Can't see the reception area, viewing area yet. I think that's Forget-Me-Not. I can't remember. They are. This sign will tell me. Yeah. See that, look. Reception and toilets. Let's go that way. We might miss the cafe, but it's not open, so we're not missing. And there's a little lake you can walk around, a tiny pool really. But that might still be within on this route. It's not far off where you'll see some dragonflies, according to the experts. That very rare time I've managed to capture one close up. When it stops somewhere, they can see you coming a mile away. Yeah. Yeah, I might well have been on the other side there, where there's some egrets nests when they close the path up, I think, later in the evening. But I couldn't see any. So somebody with technical still who do a split screen now, at both sides at the same time. I think that's swans. I don't think that's the sound of an egret. Who knows? Lovely little picnic spot here. As I say, this is new to me. I took the alternate route, or the other route, and we were well past the cafe. I think the reception's just there, so we will have a look. There's a nice spot here and a lovely house by the cafe that must be seen. There it is, that's the path. So that's closed at 7 in the evening due to prevent disturbance to the egret roost. A French song, isn't there? Edith Piaf, no regrets. These are people I'm going to meet again. It's great, isn't it? I won't be putting them on the, you know. So yeah, there's the toilets around the side there. And I'm going to go round this circle round. It's take a couple of minutes. Hello there, lovely day. Beautiful. It's like a garden, as you can see. That's the back end. Somewhere to park your bike, is it? Well, I don't know. No, you wouldn't have a bike outside. It's not a toilet motel, is it? Private. Yeah, I know where that goes. It goes around the top, so I just thought we'd literally 5 minutes away. Isn't that a nice place? It's worth a little diversion. I'll just circle round. I saw the staff in there, so is that something to do? No, it couldn't be their refreshment. Used to be a refreshment hall, wouldn't it? Or something like that. Anyway, it's on the land of the RSPC. Yeah, I did know. Anyway, the bird, Wetlands, it's on the land. And this overlooks part of the egret path that I did. You can't get down there from there. There you are. There's that little sign that told you. See there's something there. You see that? What the heck is that? Well, there you are, whatever it is. Eh? Making all the noise. Not very clear. Right then, onwards. So isn't it, if you're curious who's done that, I wouldn't have got that admittedly very obscure picture of an egret on the pathway. So I stopped here and sat and charged up. I had the company of a robin, which will be in the photographs. I might do a separate one, you know, for maybe butterflies and the robins and things like that. Who knows? So I won't do the car park and point out another walk that starts at the car park here. I'll just finish at the reception and viewing area. Same Robin, yes, very friendly.
Oh yeah.
I give him something to eat. Got it on when I was doing photographs on the way out, and then I'm come back from that viewpoint. I think I spoke to you about it, didn't I? Yeah, that's right. It's been a lovely day.
Yeah, it has.
Yeah.
Well, that one actually comes into your hand.
He does. That's exactly right.
Yeah.
It's really nice. What a bonus! Just a little thing like that. It makes all the difference, doesn't it? Really does. Anyway, bye bye. This is a great place if you want to have a chat and exchange ideas.
I'll tell you what's
Hello there.
what's your money. Okay. You take that with me.
Yeah. That's not bad, is it? Be about 3/4 of an hour by the time we finish, 50 minutes. I couldn't really cut much out. And there's the shorter walk, which is be about half an hour, which is through another door in the reception area. Lovely spot. So if you just want to, you can't bring a dog, by the way. So don't bring one because you'll be disappointed. They won't let you have a dog. Some people you wouldn't know if they're not used to coming to a place like this. There we go. There's a gate there. Scramble. Oh no, it's letting me through. Looks like it's locked up. Yeah. So they are. You normally go through there. Yeah, they're mopping up. Yeah, there we are. Hope you enjoyed that walk. And I'll be coming back again. To be decided when. Bye bye.